If you ask me what your fondest childhood memory is, my answer would be riding a water buffalo to a lake not far from the village I lived. I was born in a farming village in eastern China where water buffaloes were used to plow and prepare the field to plant rice. When the water buffaloes are not in use, a lot of times it's a children's job to bring the water buffalo to the area where there was a lot of grass for the water buffalo to eat. In other words, I was a buffalo boy. Later, my family moved to Shanghai, which is a big city. I was lucky I received good education from elementary school all the way to college. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, I don't know about you, but for me, not everything I learned in college was good for me. For example, smoking cigarettes. At that time in China, smoking was very prevalent. Imagine this meeting was held in China 30 years ago. Most of the men here would have a cigarette in hand. The room would be full of smoke. By today's standard, it was a terrible scene. It's probably more like a scene from a mafia movie instead of a Toastmaster meeting. But at that time, everybody thought that was normal. When I was a freshman in college, one day, out of curiosity, I bought a pack of cigarettes, and I tried it. After I finished that pack of cigarettes, I was hooked. I became a smoker. At that time, I felt pretty cool. Not long after I finished my college, I came to the US to pursue my master's degree in engineering. I was so happy because the Marlboro brand of cigarette here in the US tastes so good. After I get my master's degree, I found a job in an aerospace company in Phoenix to design aircraft evacuation systems. I was still a smoker, but the environment was different now. Not only fewer people were smoking, but also most people hate smoking. At work, I had to get out of the building to a designated area to smoke. And I also learned smoking is like slow suicide. It's detrimental to my health. So I decided to quit smoking. And I tried and tried and tried. I failed every time. Apparently, I was strongly addicted to cigarettes. I felt miserable, helpless, and ashamed because I hate myself for not having the strong willpower to resist the urge to smoke. That was a constant struggle for me for many years. I tried many different ways to quit smoking, like nicotine patch, nicotine gum, chocolate, candy, sunflower seeds, meditation. Eventually, I successfully quit smoking after being a smoker for 18 years because I had struggled for so many years to quit smoking. I felt it was a major victory for me. And I also learned a critical life lesson from this battle. That is, no matter how difficult it is, as long as I don't give up, eventually I will find a way to solve it. But quit smoking did not make me a happier person. I had a happy family and a good stable job. Why was I not happy? Because between work and family of 2 young kids, I hardly had any time to do the things I love to do, like hiking, meditating, reading books. A lot of times when I was sitting in the office at work, looking at the beautiful blue sky outside, I felt I was in a prison. There's a strong urge inside me to get out, to be free, to do the things I love to do. Finally, in 2012, I said to myself, that's enough. I quit my job and stay home to trading stocks. That was a risky move because trading stocks for a living is probably one of the most stressful and challenging professions. With the market's ups and downs, I was in an emotional roller coaster all the time. After a few years of learning and hard working, I finally developed skills to make a good living from the stock market. Quitting my job in 2012 was a turning point in my life. After I quit my job, I finally have the time to do the things I love to do. I started to learn new skills. I became more open to new ideas, new challenges, new opportunities. I started to do more volunteer work. And I even joined this wonderful Toastmasters club. What I learned from quitting my job is that in order for us to bring out our full potential, we need to challenge ourselves. We need to get out of the comfort zone and to embrace the uncertainty. Mr. President.